Okay, so I'm back in the office. Too much stuff going on out in the living room and dining room area. So coming here so I can do this without too much extra noise. You can probably hear the stuff going on. But anyway, so the other night I did a comparison between my store pick of Buffalo Trace and Amanda's store pick of Buffalo Trace and the sample of Eagle Rare that she sent me. So I wanted to try, this is my Buffalo Trace store pick. This is her Eagle Rare that she sent me. So I wanted to compare those two on a fresh palate because I'd had a couple of sips when I did all that. So that's my store pick. This one seems a little sweeter on the nose, but they're very, very, they're very close. And that's my store pick. It's just cherry bomb. A lot of flavor on that one. Just cherry and oak and vanilla. Here's Eagle Rare. Man, I still say they're right there. This I emailed Buffalo Trace to get the information on this barrel, and it's 8-year and 2-month, and number 4 char. Yeah, it gave me all the particulars, like what warehouse and floor and all that. I'll have to go back through that email. I just realized I should have printed it out before I started this, but I didn't think that far ahead. So, obviously, just shy of 2 years younger than an Eagle Rare 10. Man, that's so good. Yeah, just almost identical to me. I did send a sample of this up to Amanda. It's on its way up to her now, so she can kind of do the same thing. Now, I also brought Stagg Batch 18, 131 proof, which we all know, or some do, some don't. This is the big brother of them. This is the baby, being 8-year. This is the 10-year. This is an age statement. Age is not age stated, but Stagg is basically barrel proof Eagle Rare. You can damn sure tell they're related, but I get more, it's a richer flavor. I get more caramel on it. The cherry is there, but it's a little bit more muted. That's like caramel and vanilla with just a cherry on top. Oh, so good. Really wish Stagg was available in this area at SRP. And I don't have to, camp out for days to get it. I've had a few samples of Stagg. One was a store pick. That was the first time I ever tried it. It was really good. Then back in December, I had a couple samples. One was a 24. I don't remember which number. And then one was a 25. And as good as the 25 was, the 24 was a little bit better. But this is even, wow, it's even better than that. Yeah, you can tell they're related. Especially going from the Eagle Rare up to the Stagg, and it's just a flavor bomb. There's a lot of caramel, like oaky caramel, little vanilla, and then, like I said, just that hint of cherry on that Stagg. That's an awesome one. So the Stagg came from Ken from that bourbon dude group. God, I can't talk tonight. The Eagle Rare and one of the Buffalo Trace samples came from Amanda from the same group. I'm not going to try to say it because my tongue doesn't want to work. But yeah, I'm highly impressed with this Buffalo Trace pick. This came from the Spirit Shop up in Norman, and it's just, I mean, it's a phenomenal pick. This is what Buffalo Trace ought to taste like, which is damn near Eagle Rare, which just tells me you should be able to get Eagle Rare for $29 because that's what I get for this. Yeah, those are phenomenal. And this is a regular shelfer, regular off the shelf Eagle Rare. So still so good. Now, that being said, none of them are worth overpaying. I was able to today actually grab an Eagle Rare from the PX. They had it for $49, and I was expecting $61 because the last one that I got, the only other one I got a few months ago from them, they happened to get a couple bottles, and I got one for $61. And in this area, that's pretty good for that. So I was happy at $61, and I wouldn't pay much more than that. But it obviously should be lower. And so getting it at $49, I was thrilled. But I kind of tatered out today. I had some ones that they had held back for me, and I got them all picked up today. And I was able to get a Blanton's, first Blanton's I've ever bought, and will be the last one I ever buy, because the price went up. I was expecting 71 and it went to 91, but I'd asked them to hold it for me, so I went ahead and buy it. So, but now I think I'm officially, I think that earns me my tater card there. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to do tonight, was compare the three. This Stagg 18. I'm not sure how much I have left. I pre-sampled it last night. Had a little nip of it. I know this bottle looks huge, but it's still only a 2 ounce, which is perfect. But when I first saw the bottles in a bunch of samples that Ken sent, I was like, God dang. And I got to looking, it's like, oh, it's just a 2 ounce, but it looks like it'd be like 3 or 4. I mean, Look at the, well, maybe not a 4 ounce. That's I exaggerate a lot, folks. But yeah, it does. It looks a lot bigger. So, but fancy bottles, you know. What is it? Liquid Ministry is the brand. I'll clear these out. But yeah, this Stagg batch 18. It is as much caramel as those are cherry. I know I'm going a little long on my time. It's funny, some nights I can get on here and talk forever, and other nights I'm like, dear, it's whiskey. And the more it sits here and opens a little bit, I'm getting a little bit more. There's a little spice in it. I'm picking up a little spice in it now. It's interesting. It's man, that's a damn good bottle. I'm hesitant to say like it's my favorite to this point because it's been so long since I tasted the other batches that I did get to try. But man, this is phenomenal. Like from what I remember of the other ones, that's it. That's the best. That's the best Stagg I've had the opportunity to try, and I am very thankful to be able to do it. So that's why y'all need to come in and join that Bourbon Dude, the group on Facebook. Follow him on. He also has a Facebook page. There's a group. There's a private group, and then there's also a page. He's also on Instagram. He's on YouTube as well. And so if you follow him on YouTube, he's usually got a list of all, there's like a link to all his socials. And I highly recommend you follow all of them. And the most important one is come join us in Discord, because we'll have a good time almost every night. We're in there every night, but, you know, some nights are a little dull, you know, because, you know, you can only talk about whiskey so much. You know, some nights people have stuff going and they aren't in there as much, but we're in there every night. And some nights it gets pretty lively in the conversation. So it's a good place, good people to hang out with. So, yeah, come give us a follow.